Hey guys, yours truly, Jimmie Williams. I'm back again with another great and informative video. Guys, you're gonna love what I'm gonna be sharing with you tonight. Me and the Queen are gonna sit down up close and personal. You're gonna see us do, we're gonna be downstairs working on one of her projects. She's got her own DIY channel coming out, but you're gonna see us talk marriage tonight. This is episode number 1, up close and personal with Jimmie and Arlene. You're gonna hear some things tonight that you probably never heard before. We're gonna take off the mask. If you ever look at us and say, hey, those guys are wearing a mask, they're not telling the truth, they're hiding something. We don't tell everything, but we're gonna get up and close tonight, and we're just gonna talk to you. You're gonna hear some of our frailties, some of the things that we fell short with, our weaknesses, because I want you to know something. Marriage is not easy. It's a challenge. It's a work in progress. If you're out there and you keep telling people, we got the perfect marriage, you and your spouse, you're not telling the truth. And we're going to tell you from our perspective of what we are working on and how we're making it better with each other. And you draw your own conclusion, but take some notes, write it down. We just want to just lay it out before you and be ourselves with you, okay? She's downstairs. I'm going to go downstairs right now and catch up with her. I'm going to put this camera down and we're just going to talk to you as I help her work downstairs, okay? Let's go. Follow me. Here we go. I'm almost there. Lights here. Here we go. Okay, there she is, guys. Take a look and say hi, honey.
Hey, honey.
Hey there. Say hello to everyone.
Hey there, everyone. Welcome to the messy room. Actually, this is just the craft room for now, so
Awesome.
How you doing, guys? Welcome.
Arlene, I just told them that we're going to do episode number 1 tonight on Up Close and Personal with Jimmie Williams and Arlene Williams. We're gonna take off the mask because I told them if it looks like we've been wearing one, we're gonna take it off tonight, guys. So that happy-go-lucky couple you guys look at and you see us smiling all the time. Hey, listen.
No such thing.
No such thing. We smile for y'all because y'all keep us going.
We smile for you because you pay us well. Just kidding.
No. But guys,
No.
but honey, let's get into this. I'm gonna just sit this camera down, guys, and as you can see, I'm gonna show you guys here. Take a look. What is this? What are we working on here again?
We're working on a end table.
Okay.
And this is actually going on the end table.
Gotcha.
So, it's kind of like a front piece of the end table. It'll make sense once we kind of put it together.
Beautiful. So, guys, I'm going to get...
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
I had to tell you, Jimmie was nice enough to help me to lay all of the glass that's all over this for the end table.
Did I?
So, yes. I had to give props where it's due.
Honey, listen.
So, yeah.
You give me plenty of compliments. You give me a lot of love, but thank you for sharing that with everybody else. Guys, this woman is just awesome. All I'm trying to do is keep up with her. But as you can see here, see all those little pieces of glass that we put on there? My gosh, it's crazy.
Yeah, well, tonight we're going to be cutting balls.
Cutting balls, okay.
See this? Cutting balls.
I didn't like how that sounded. But anyway, I'm going to put this down. And guys, we're going to get right into it, okay?
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Let's do this. All right. Give me a second, guys. Let me put this down. And we're just going to start talking to you. I'm trying to get my camera to work here. I am not one of these guys that's good with the camera, okay? So bear with me, all right?
He's great with the camera.
I'm wearing my Adidas, and I look at guys. I got my Kobe gear on. See, one of the all-time greats. But yeah, you said I'm great with this. Are you serious?
Yeah, you're great with the camera.
All right. There we go. Let me see. Can you guys see me? Yeah. Let's get a little closer. Let me see if I can zoom in on us, guys, a little more. Bear with me, please. Let's see. There we go. Is that a little bit better? I'm trying to zoom in a little bit. Okay, great. All right, so I want to get in the picture here. You guys can tell them.
You're like not in the picture. You're not in the picture.
Hey, there I am. Yeah, they can see me now.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Get in the picture, honey.
Let me come back towards you, son, please.
Yeah, please.
Please back up just a little. Oh, maybe I should move my camera over. That might help, right?
Yeah, that might help.
That helped it better?
Turn the camera this way.
It is. It's towards you. They can see you.
No, I want them to see you.
Yeah, but I'm going to be in there. I'm going to come over.
Oh, okay.
All right, so.
Well.
All right, so she's going to have me cutting these balls, and I did not like how that sounded. So, guys, don't try that at home unless you're doing a project like this. Okay, I was being sarcastic. But, honey, let's get started here. let me open this up by saying, this woman right here, guys, my queen.
Sorry, guys.
She is very special to me. And the first thing I want to say to you about me marrying her was that, as a lot of people, I thought it was going to be much easier to bond with her over the years. We had this big love affair the first, year or two? Yeah, because I met her and we married almost 2 years later.
Yeah.
And when we got to that honeymoon stage, and crap hit the fans.
Still on the honeymoon stage.
Well, we still are, technically, right?
Technically.
12 years later, yeah.
Technically.
But
it's the technicality.
Yeah. But guys, listen. After that phase passed,
it passes.
Yeah.
Let me tell you.
Yeah.
It does pass.
It just seems like everything hit the fan and we were not prepared for what was next. We had to grow into this thing. And I'm going to go ahead and say that the big D word, the word is divorce. That word came up in our relationship.
Can we talk about like the stuff that causes the honeymoon phase to get interrupted?
Yes, but I want you to let me finish talking. I'm trying to set the stage. And guys, listen. As you can see, me and her still battle with communication right now. We are tackling it every day. 12 years in, she cuts me off, and I cut her off, and I get out of line sometimes. She got to drag me back in.
Yeah.
But I brought that word up, divorce, because some of you out there, you're not being realistic with yourself. You're thinking about the word in your relationships and your marriages, right? When I say divorce, if you're not married, you've been with that person, you're considering marrying, you're probably thinking about going your separate ways because of something minute or no matter what it is, and you don't figure out a way to fix it. That word came up out of our mouths, and it showed up in our daily conversations and things of that nature. And
a few times.
Absolutely. And we had a lot to overcome, and we are still overcoming. So I'm letting you know, you got to be real with yourself. And when we did that, when we decided to be real with ourselves, our relationship changed. Okay. So on that note, we're just gonna talk to you. I'm gonna let Queen talk first, or I started talking. I started running my mouth first to set the stage. But when she gets going, I might not say much at all. I'm just gonna be working here. But I will say this, Kings. Let me just tell you guys this first. Let me pull this a little bit closer. Okay, that better? Maybe that's better. This whole notion of telling the wife to, I need you to change and I want you to do this for me and do that for me and be a better wife and I'll be a better husband. Let's turn that question around a little bit. Not a little bit, all the way around. What can you do for your queen? What can you do to transform yourself, your thinking, and the way you do things to become a better husband? One of the things that I found a lot of success with is when I took my eyes off of Arlene and I put them on the Most High and told him to transform and change me to be the better husband for her, that's when things changed. So I highly advise that you don't tell that woman or that wife, that spouse, that queen of yours what she should be doing. You need to focus on what you should do, right?
Not if you don't want to get this.
Yes. Please, not me tonight. No. But anyway.
No, I wouldn't do that.
Okay.
I wouldn't do that.
But Queen, what do you got to say about that? Let me help you start cutting here.
All I want to say is...
Where's my knife?
Oh. There they are, right there.
Okay, good.
There they are. Right. So I think what it is, if I can kind of piggyback on what my husband's talking about, is when a lot of people get into marriage, when a lot of people get into relationships in general, we get into them with expectations. Okay? Whether we want to admit it or not, we all have expectations. We have expectations of what the other individual should do and what they should not do. We have expectations. I mean, we have expectations. Some of our expectations are shaped by our ideas, that we get from like when we were growing up as kids, maybe we came from not such a very from a kind of a dysfunctional family life,
Absolutely.
And so we had kind of dysfunctional expectations, like, some of us came from, my parents were baby boomers, so, I always saw, my mother taking care of my dad in the sense that, she was always cooking the dinner and, but then she would always come from work after working like 40, 50 hours and then cook dinner when she came home, and then help us with homework, and then make her man his dinner, and then keep the house sparkling clean.
In the 60s and 70s.
That was great when I was growing up, but it's not practical now for our marriage.
Wow. Explain that to them, please.
I mean, it's not. And the thing is that when my husband and I got married,
this is not going so well, by the way.
Well, I think, okay, so you gotta cut. You notice there's like a seam right here, so you gotta cut along the seam.
Thank you. I cut you off. Go ahead.
Sorry, guys.
Because I don't want you guys to say, Jimmie, shut up, let her talk. There you go. Go ahead.
He's very good at that. He's very good. So anyway, so the thing is, so we get into marriages and relationships, and just like what Jimmie was saying before, rather than putting our trust and our faith and our hope in the Most High, God, we come in the marriage with these expectations of our own, and some of them is because our expectations were never met in the past.
Oh, okay, yeah, I agree.
Some of it is because we come from broken childhoods, so we put our expectations on our spouse. Like, well, you're going to fulfill my expectations because I never got this fulfilled.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
So you want me to fulfill those?
Exactly.
That void.
Exactly.
Guys, men, same thing. We if we come from a broken situation at home and we didn't get certain things from our mother or people in our lives, or the women that we thought our sister, whoever, was supposed to help us with something. We go to the wife expecting her to do it, and that's not necessarily her job to fulfill what we were lacking. Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of women do it. We our expectations are not met, so we go into it with this mindset. Well, this man is going to meet this expectation, and he's gonna take care of me, or he's going to fulfill this need, and we don't look from the perspective of going into this marriage and this ministry, because marriage is a ministry, whether you want to admit it or not.
It is.
Because you're going to be ministering to your spouse, so that's something else that you need to discuss. But we'll talk about that another time. But you go into it from the perspective of, well, yeah, I'm going to go into this marriage, and this person is going to meet my expectations. And then in the first month or two, if they say something that we don't like, we don't like them because they didn't meet my expectations.
Right, exactly.
And some of us don't even know what to expect. Some of us don't have expectations. We don't have anything. We just kind of have these very weird ideas because we come from unhealed, dysfunctional backgrounds, and we don't get the healing that we need. So we have very broken expectations, and then we put our broken expectations on our spouse to fulfill them. And then when they don't, then we have these disappointments, and then we take that from relationship to relationship to relationship, and we wonder, well, why are we so unfulfilled? It's because you're putting your hopes and your expectations on the other individual rather than putting them on God.
Wow. So let me just put a little disclaimer here, okay? Because some people, I don't know your religious beliefs, okay? And we're not here to force God on you, okay? My wife and I are what you would call Hebrews, okay? We believe in the Most High Yah. We believe in Yahushua HaMashiach, which is Jesus Christ. Christians say Jesus, and that's our faith. And we put our faith in the Most High Yah. Some say Ahaya or Yahusha. I mean, Yahusha is the son Jesus, or Yahuwah. Okay, so that's what we put our faith in. Some of you may not believe that. You have your own beliefs, but most of you have a higher power that you believe in. And we highly suggest that you put him first. Because with this relationship, what you see here, would have never survived without him involved. No matter how beautiful she is, she's gorgeous. Look at her. I got to go get a nice crown for her. I haven't gotten her crown yet.
And I just got to get my hair done.
There you go.
I got to work on this.
But let me just pretend this is a crown. Boom. Look at that, guys. Anyway, because all my hair is gone. But what I'm saying is, no matter how beautiful I loved her, how awesome she was to me, it wasn't going to work without Yahuwah, the Father, intervening and gelling our relationship. I'm telling you the truth. All right. I had a lot of issues with, pride, thinking that I knew everything.
So did I.
Yeah, but I'm speaking for. I can't speak for her. She has to speak for herself.
Yeah.
I had a lot of problems with pride, arrogance. Here's a big word that it's not a big word. It's that one too. But narcissism.
A lot of women have trust issues. Well, I shouldn't say that. Let me
That's
put
okay.
a disclaimer. I know, I put a disclaimer. I can't speak for all women. I had trust issues because of my background and because of the hurt that I went through.
Right.
But I knew I had to get healing for that so that I could learn. And sometimes in the process, your healing comes when